Hey guys, so today what I'm going to be doing is showing you everything I have bought since the last time I saw you and then just giving you mini reviews on it. So I'm not back per se, I'm just popping on here to kind of give you an update as to, what's new and what do I think. But I'm not going to be coming back um, in the usual manner. I think this is what I want to do now. I think I just want to pop on every now and then and sort of give you an update, and that's it. I've been reading books like crazy. My husband and I have been going hiking, which is awesome because normally we can't go hiking in the wintertime, but the weather has been pretty nice lately. And so we've been able to go, which is great. It's so hard to get exercise in the wintertime if you don't belong to a gym or you don't have equipment at home. So this is wonderful. And we've been watching Netflix and the usual. So anyway, my makeup has been very minimal since I left. I just haven't felt like wearing a lot of makeup. So I've been doing 5 products only. That's it. Um, that's what I have on right now. I just have 5 products. And all I've been doing usually is a lip balm. I've been wearing Blistex Orange Mango Blast. I got this at Dollar Tree one day and I've been really enjoying that. So that's all I've been putting on my lips. And of course, if your lips are hydrated, the natural color of your lips will come through. And then I've been doing concealer, and I've purchased a couple concealers since I saw you last. LA Girl's Pro.Conceal HD High Definition Concealer has come out with new shades. So I saw a display of that and I thought, So I bought the vanilla one. You guys know that I've raved about this concealer many times and said it was the best concealer I've ever tried. And so I bought the one in vanilla because I thought this might be a good match for me. Normally I use the one in porcelain. So I think if you wear one, you could easily wear the other shade. Those two shades to me are almost interchangeable. This one is not quite as light as the porcelain, and I thought this might be a better match. Let me grab the other one so I can show you the difference between the two. I can't show you the other one because I don't have it anymore. I just remembered I had to throw it out. It was expired, so I can't show you the two, but they are very close. So the reason why this matters is if you went to the store and one of the shades was sold out, then you could just grab the other one and that way you could still get it. So yeah, vanilla and porcelain, very close. This one is just a tiny bit darker than the porcelain. I'm not wearing this today though. I'm wearing the next concealer that I'm going to show you, but technically this isn't even a concealer. I was at Dollar Tree the other day, and oh, by the way, the LA Girl concealer, I believe I found that at CVS. Pretty sure I was at CVS when I found a big giant display of a whole bunch of colors of that. Okay, so I was at Dollar Tree the other day and I saw this. This is the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer, and then it says color correcting, peach neutralizes dark spots. And I said to myself, I'll bet that would work great as a concealer. So I've been using this as a concealer, and this is so nice for $1, you guys. The formula is really good, and I just been using it on my under eye area, and it's not as thick as the LA Girl one, but it's easier to blend out. The coverage isn't quite as much coverage, but because of that, it's easier to blend out. And I just kind of tap this on to my dark circles and then blend it out with my Sephora concealer brush. And yeah, I don't I don't know. I think for $1, I think this is definitely worth you guys checking out. They had other colors too that would be for different purposes. And this, like I said, this is supposed to be a color correcting face primer. But then it says neutralizes dark spots. So to me, this is a concealer. And definitely worth $1. And, you know, I would check it out if I was you. Big thumbs up on either one of those concealers. And then at CVS, I had some coupons and I bought 2 foundations yesterday. The first one is the Maybelline SuperStay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. And this is in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. So I love foundation sticks, and so I know this has been out for a few months now, but I just never had gotten around to trying it, and I still haven't tried it. So I have no thoughts on this right now, but I just wanted to mention it because what I will most likely do is, if you follow my social media on Instagram and or Twitter, I will post a picture of myself wearing this and just give you some brief thoughts just so that you'll know what I thought about it, because I just got 2 new foundations at CVS yesterday, so I couldn't wear them both today. So the other one that I got is the one that I'm wearing. So I'll have to let you know. But this is the foundation stick on one side, and then you get this blender thing. It's like a sponge on the other side. And I would imagine that that would be somewhat difficult to clean. I'm not even sure if you could clean that, but the shade range leans very yellow. So I got 112 Natural Ivory, but I don't know. I hope this will be all right, but it looks very yellow. They didn't have any that were pink or peach toned at all in the range, so I just had to go with this. So I was a little disappointed with the shade range, but yeah, I'll have to let you know on that. So the one that I am wearing, I was super excited about because I've been looking for this and haven't been able to find it, but they said that the launch date was January, and so yesterday was January 1st. So I was super excited about this. I actually didn't find this. My husband did, because we were at CVS and I was over in the makeup area and I was looking at everything, and my husband was with me, and he came over and said, "Hey, just wanted to let you know that there's a big giant makeup display over on the other side of the store." And I was like, "Thanks so much," because I never would have gone over there, because usually I just stick to the side of the store where the makeup is. If you've been to CVS, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, if you're looking for this, it may not even be in the makeup section. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the brand new L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I got the shade 415 Rose Ivory. I think it's a perfect match for me. Although to look at it, it looks like it would be too yellow. But when it's blended out, it actually is perfect. The shade range on this is really good. I didn't count how many shades there were, but there were a lot. And so I've only used it today, actually just a little while ago. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage, but yet it says breathable texture, and it's called Fresh Wear. So that almost sounds like a contradiction, doesn't it? It's just 1 fluid ounce, typical. It has sunscreen in it. It says broad spectrum SPF 25. Sometimes I have issues with sunscreen in makeup products not agreeing with my skin, so I'll have to see how that goes. It did have a smell to it, but once it dried down, the smell went away. But the smell was slightly floral, but I'm super sensitive to scent in sunscreen, and As floral scents go, it wasn't obnoxious or overpowering. It was sort of like a light scent, a light floral scent. But usually I hate floral scents, but it went away quickly, so that's not going to be an issue. It applied beautifully, and I like the coverage that it gave me. I didn't use a crazy amount, but I didn't use a little bit either. What I did was I took my foundation brush and I worked in sections. The pump is really easy to control on this too, you guys. I love the pump on this. Because you know how with some pumps, when you pump it, you just get like a set amount? This is different. This pump, you have really good control over it, and you can pump either a small amount or a large amount, whatever you want, depending on how far down you press the pump. So A++ on the pump. So I worked in sections, and I just pumped a very small amount onto my brush and just did a little bit at a time because I didn't know how it was going to go or anything. But I'm so far really loving this. Something you should know, I have normal to dry skin, and so yeah, I'll have to see how it goes and how it feels as the day goes on. I didn't use a primer or anything under this because sometimes if I'm testing out a foundation, I don't like to use a primer because it can really interfere with the application and blending and long wearing effects of the foundation. So I will probably try it out with a primer on another day, but yeah, I didn't use a primer. So I'm like really liking the way that this looks though, and I'm liking the way that it feels on my skin too. So my first impression is that I really like it and so glad that I found it. So yeah, 415 Rose Ivory is what I have. I know it looks real yellow in the bottle, but I think this was a perfect match. Okay, I got a couple of new mascaras. The first one that I tried out is the Maybelline Snapscara, and I just got the black one. And the whole idea with this is that it's supposed to be super easy to take off, and it is. When you remove your makeup at the end of the day, you won't be struggling to remove this. It will come off rather easily. And you know, considering it's a mascara that removes easily, it performs pretty well. There's the brush right there. So I was really enjoying this. And then this other mascara that I'm wearing today came out and I had to try it. This is the L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara, I believe is the name of it. Yeah. And this has kind of a strange wand on it. This is what it looks like. And you can either use it like a traditional mascara and use it straight, or you can use it at an angle and you can bend it. This piece right here allows you to bend it at whatever angle is convenient to you. And supposedly the advantage to that, oh, and it even has like a safety guard thing so that you can lock it in place, although I don't know that that's really necessary. But so if you don't want it to bend, you can put this little guard thing on and then it won't bend accidentally when you're using it. But the whole idea with this is if you use it at an angle, it's supposed to give you more lift on your mascara application. And then if you use it straight, it's supposed to be more for length. I don't know. I think that's kind of gimmicky, and I don't really... I guess it does do that to a certain extent, but I don't know. A little bit gimmicky, but it does do what they say. I just like it because it's a really nice mascara. This is not easy to remove. This is going to stay with you for quite some time. This is what my eyelashes look like right now with it on. Really nice. But if you just want something that's pretty good or very good, that's easy to remove, go with the Snapscara. So depending on what you like. But yeah, this one is not easy to remove. So that's the new L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara. And then I bought a couple of new brow products. I had been using Anastasia Brow Wiz, I think was the last thing I had showed you that I had purchased. I like the idea of a brow pencil because it's easy, but I don't feel like the Anastasia one is the best. It's good, but it's not great. So I had read that this was a dupe for that. So I went out and bought the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. And this I feel like is a little bit easier to work with formula-wise, but it's still in the same ballpark. And I really liked the shade of this. Yeah, you won't be able to see that, but it looks just like the color on the cap. This is only sold at Target. I don't know why, but this particular shade is only at Target. If you go to Ulta or wherever Maybelline products are sold, Walmart, whatever, you won't find this particular shade, and this is the only shade that works for me. So kind of a pain to have to get it at Target, and it's not at every Target. They only have this shade at like maybe 1 out of every 5 Targets. So kind of crazy, because guess what shade it is? Medium brown. Go figure. I would think that would be like the most popular shade that would work for the most amount of people. But, and then it's got the spoolie on the other end. So I had been using this. And then I bought something else because I get curious and I always think, oh, you know, there's always something better out there, so keep trying new things. So I bought this yesterday and I just used it today, and oh my God, you guys, I am so blown away by this. And you know what? The reviews on this are not that good. So I'm glad I just ignored that and bought it anyway. I had a coupon, a CVS coupon for to use on a Neutrogena product. Now, Neutrogena is not a brand that I normally gravitate towards because I've tried some of their products in the past and frankly wasn't that impressed. This is a whole different story. This blew me away, you guys. This is so good. This is the Neutrogena Nourishing Brow Pencil. And it's in the shade just brown. That's just called brown. That's it. It's number 30. But yeah, this blew me away. My brows today, now you might be looking at them and thinking to yourself, this one looks a little bit darker than this one. It's the lighting. It's just because of over here on this side is a wall, and it's the way the light reflects off that wall. But anyways, this applies like a dream. It has a slightly waxy texture to it that makes it so easy to apply. Now, when you use something like this Maybelline one I was talking about, this, like I said, is somewhat similar to the Anastasia one. So it's harder and stiffer, and when you apply it, a lot of times you get more product on your brows than what you want. Even if you brush it through with the spoolie when you're done, it sometimes will still look a bit harsh. But if you go lightly, it looks great. But with this, because it's slightly waxy in formula, it just makes it so much easier to apply. And then it still has the spoolie on the end so you can blend it through when you're done. But the formula on this is great. The color is great. This color, just brown, is perfect for me. It looks like it'd be super dark, right? But don't go by that. In the box that it came in, there's a little window. So look inside the window and you will see the tip of this showing through. So go by that as far as the color goes. Don't go by this, because I think that this is black on all of it. And also on the box, there's a color too. Don't go by that either. Just look in the little window and look at the color that's on the pencil itself when you're choosing a color. And that's what you need to do. So I'm so glad that I had that coupon from CVS, because otherwise I might not have tried this. But I am really, really loving this. And also, it has a little bit of a stiffness to it, but not, like, have you ever used a brow product that was so crazy stiff that it made your brows like crunchy? So this is, it's got like a little bit of a hold to it, but not too much so. So you will feel it in your brows. But yeah, love, love, love this. And then the last thing I have to show you is one of the new L'Oreal liquid lipsticks. I saw a display at these at a few stores that I went to. That's what it looks like. This is number 422. I had to shut the camera off and look in my makeup notebook where I have all my products listed, because the print is so tiny on the end of this. I mean, you can see the number, but underneath that, unless you have 20/20 vision, you're not going to be able to see it. So anyways, the name of this is called I Don't. And I wore this on Christmas. And we had for Christmas, you know, a variety of things. And I guess my point is, this stood up against every kind of texture of food, including some really greasy food. This is a very nice formula, because it doesn't feel, well, I was going to say it doesn't feel uncomfortable on your lips, but it depends on if you're used to wearing liquid lipsticks or not. But the staying power on this is great. The ease of application was great. They don't have it in a lot of shades though. I think there were only maybe 6 shades, 8 at the most. It has a little bit of a scent, but not too much. This is really nice though. If you're into liquid lipsticks, you might want to try this if you can find a shade that you like. I just bought this one because I thought it would really be festive for Christmas, and then I wore a top that was similar in color to this, and you know, it was the holidays. But since then, I just haven't felt like wearing lipstick lately, so I've just been wearing lip balm for whatever reason. But yeah, if you like liquid lipsticks, you might want to try the new L'Oreal formula, because it is very, very, very nice. Lasts a long time, goes on easy, and the packaging is really pretty. You can't really see it that well on camera, but it looks like it's glass, but I'm pretty sure it's plastic, but it looks like it's glass. So the packaging is very nice. So that is it, you guys. This was a long video because I had a lot of stuff to show you, but I just wanted to give you an update on everything in case you've seen some of these products at the store and wondered about them. So a lot of them are big hits for me, and I just wanted to let you know that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, whenever that may be, but it could be a while. Bye.